Going live! Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. So first of all, our apologies to those of us that we told we were going live at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then that became 6:15 to 6:30 Eastern, and now it's 6:47-ish Eastern. Anyway, apologies. We've been shooting Velveteen Lounge Kitchen episodes, which surprisingly, or perhaps not surprisingly, things happen and it puts us behind schedule. Our neighbor starts revving his motorcycle, or his dog starts barking, or a glider plane flies overhead, and all of these things get picked up in our mic.
The gliders, of course, are noiseless, but the thing that tows them is not.
So anyway, and we live right by an airport that advertises glider flights. So anyway, if it's a sunny day, which it is, thankfully, people are out in their gliders. And anyway, long story short, we're a little behind schedule because we have to pause every time a truck goes by or something. So anyway, that's our excuse.
Highest quality audio for you.
That's our excuse, and we're sticking to it.
Well,
but anyway,
life.
We have been asked by a couple of people, particularly recently Jennifer and Arnie, some questions about bitters, and we had been planning to do an episode about bitters anyway. And bitters is both a large and small subject, so we kept thinking, oh, we'll do it, and it was getting put off. But now is the time to tackle bitters. So here we are, and we're ready to talk about cocktail bitters because it's a fun subject. So anyway, bitters, for those of you who are wondering, are basically an aromatic flavoring that's made from steeping things like roots, barks, dried fruits, botanicals, spices, things of that nature in high-proof alcohol for several weeks. And then you have something that you sort of dash into your drink, and it adds a little flavoring to it. Typically bitter because it's a bitter flavor.
Thus the name.
Thus the name bitters. But it's great if your drink is, if you think it's too sweet or it needs another note, it can just add a little something to your drink. So we thought we'd play with some today and possibly come back and do some at another time. So
Part one.
But anyway, those of you who really are curious about bitters, I wanted to let you know about this book by Brad Thomas Parsons. And it is a very good book. It tells you all about, the exhaustive history of bitters, along with a lot of recipes. And you can make your own bitters at home, which is a lot of fun. We've done that.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So if you're interested, definitely go online and look for this book. Or if you have a local bookstore, which we no longer have, look for it in your local bookstore.
Is that on our Amazon site?
It is on our Amazon store.
You don't have to look any further than our Amazon affiliate marketing.
Yeah, that's true. It is on our Amazon. I didn't think about that.
Buy it from them. You help us out. The price is no higher than if you just bought it from Amazon. So anyway, Bitters by Brad Thomas Parsons. It is a very good book. So I'm going to try to gracefully put this back on. I have read through this. It's a good bit of history. There are a lot of little recipes that you can check out. Yeah. And you know what? Just buy a bunch of herbs and try it, and you'll be very surprised.
It's really fun.
At how easy it is and how good the result is.
Look, I made bitters.
Hey!
I made pineapple bitters one time, which was a lot of fun because you do not see that commercially.
No.
So anyway, I am going to, we're gonna both make drinks, and then we'll show how different bitters can change the flavor.
Before we launch into that, why bitters?
Why bitters?
Can you just explain some of the history of what they were and all that? Why put bitters in your cocktail?
But if you want to add a different note, or let's say your drink is too sweet and you're thinking this needs something, bitters can help to take care of that. Just a few dashes of bitters, or adds complexity. It adds a little something that might be missing otherwise.
That little, I don't know what.
Yes, the je ne sais quoi.
Oh yeah, that's a better way to put it.
So anyway, I am going to make one of my favorites, the margarita. You'll find that when we do these, I often default to the margarita because I love tequila. So I am just going to make a margarita using 2 ounces of silver tequila because it's what we have, but I love gold tequila too. a half ounce of Grand Marnier, and
many orange liqueurs will do, but Marnier is very nice.
A half ounce of fresh lime juice. And I am not using any simple syrup. Most recipes will tell you to use simple syrup, and if you want it a little bit sweeter, definitely do that. I don't like my drinks super sweet, so I usually leave that out, but... All right. Shake that up. And then just strain it into your cocktail glass. And I am going to use, I wanted to have a little fun here, so I am using these Serrano cocktail, it's called Serrano Cocktail Spice, and it's from Boy Drinks World. I want to put that out there.
Towards the camera.
Yeah,
there we go. Looks backwards to me. Yeah.
Serrano Cocktail Spice from Boy Drinks World. He makes several really good cocktail infusions, so definitely go to his site, boydrinksworld.com, and he has passion fruit and walnut, and they're all really good. But I'm using the Serrano because I want to give it a spicy kick.
This was the first. It's not called a bitters, it's called a cocktail infusion. Yes. But it's a nice infusion. A lot of heat, a lot of flavor.
Ooh, well, it's hot, which I love. You want to try it?
Isn't that a great thing? We got a comment, maybe? Let's take a look. Oh, let's wander over.
I know we can't see it from here.
Did your headache ever go away? Hope you're feeling well enough to have drinks.
Did. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm
I think that's what that said, and of course it just disappeared like that. I can't get it back. But I think I get the gist. So, and I didn't see who I was responding to. If you want to comment again, and let me see if I can grab it.
Well, thank you for asking.
I got the phone on the tripod. It's kind of hard to look, but I'm really trying to get these things,
Thank you for asking. Yes, it did.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
nice.
I took some meds today, but it's I'm so much better than where I was the other day. So really, thank you for your concern.
LOL, you know me. Oh, brimstone fondue.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you for answering again.
First time tuning in, Jason Smith sent me. I couldn't catch the name. But hello.
Oh, hello. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. We're
I'm still getting used to this comment business on YouTube.
I know. We're sorry.
YouTube just started doing this live from the phone, and I think it's a little clunky. But we'll bear with it.
But we're gonna stick with it because I love going.
It's not
live.
Bad. The live works for us. If it works for you, and as always, if any of this inspires you to say, hey, I'd like you to do the following, send it along.
Yeah, please, definitely. If you have any cocktails you want us to make or anything you're curious to learn about from cocktails, let us know because we love a challenge. But anyway, we're talking about cocktail bitters, and I just made a margarita to which I added Boy Drinks World's Serrano Cocktail Spice, but you could use anything. Like this is from Bitter Truth. It's chocolate. So if you wanted to add some chocolate bitters to your margarita, you certainly could, or any drink. Creole. There's so many different ones here. So I think I'll turn this over to Paul.
Yeah, that's what this is. Basement Bitters, which comes.
That's from a local company.
This is a local company, yeah, Gardner, New York, as a matter of fact, which has like a real heavy hit of sassafras, as I recall. That's a little different.
Good comment.
Try it. Sorry, I just messed things up. I know how to make a really good whiskey old fashioned, a really good Bloody Mary. I missed the name again. Oh man.
My God, we suck.
I am terrible today. But if you're coming again, I'll run over there.
I'm so sorry.
I feel so bad. But
we need a giant magnifying glass back here.
Okay. And if you could actually put that in the comments below so that's permanent. This is Heather Bate. Thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
Okay, so it was a Bloody Mary and a good old fashioned. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we'll tackle that.
Not this one, but yeah,
we'll tackle that
Bloody
next
Mary.
time.
Got it.
Yeah,
yes,
and I'm trying to think do either of those involve bitters? The old fashioned
they
does.
Could.
The Bloody Mary usually does not.
But
it could.
Bitters could make a Bloody Mary really fun.
It could.
So
it could.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So
the interesting
thank you
thing,
for the suggestion.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Bring them on. Bring it.
Bring it.
Hey, listen, this is not cocktail pugilism. It is the cocktail challenge. So the interesting thing
this
about...
is not our first drink. Just in case you were wondering.
Well, no, that doesn't mean we're loaded or anything, but we'll get there. Don't worry. Hello again. Your Brimstone Fondue. You can't leave comments while the chat is live, unfortunately. Oh, yeah.
No, I know. They're going to go away after the chat, you know.
Wait.
After, yeah. You have to leave comments again, but I got it. Bloody Mary and Old Fashioned.
It's redundant,
so.
but, you know, just throw it on us later.
Leave new comments after that, whatever.
You know how to find us. You know, anything. You know, anything. Interesting thing about what you just made is that is a cocktail that does not normally call for bitters. Mm-mm. Oh, how about that?
Margarita does not normally have bitters, but this gave it a little something extra.
Because a margarita is nothing but a sidecar, and all you're doing is subbing tequila for the brandy.
Yes.
It's just a simple thing. And it's just a 3-ingredient thing. You don't have to make it really complex. You don't have to make it with a big bottle of green stuff from the supermarket. Yeah. I mean, if you want to do that, whatever, go to town. But
we realized that in Mexico because one of us ordered a sidecar. I think was it you?
It was me.
Yeah, ordered a sidecar, and when they're like, "What is that?" He said, "It's a margarita with brandy instead of tequila," and it was.
Yes, it was. The guy's like, "Oh, okay, boom, done."
Yeah, and it was a perfect sidecar. So.
And Mexican brandy is a well-distributed product, so boom, very easy.
It's a good drink.
And I tell you, that was a very good sidecar.
Yeah.
But these guys know how to make a margarita.
I know.
So the interesting thing is all you did was take a very standard drink and goose it up with some bitters.
And it made it completely different.
Hello. What else could you have possibly used in that? I think orange bitters is good.
Orange? Well, it already had orange, but yeah, you could do,
yes.
If you wanted to really bump up the orange, you could do that.
I frequently do that in a margarita because it pumps the orange a bit.
Yeah, if you want to hit that orange.
And it complements it, and you've got an emphasis. And you think, well, it's redundant, but it's like, but the orange is much more orange peel. Mm-hmm. There's a much more zing to it, so that's good.
Absolutely.
What else is on here that would have worked really well? I'm not so sure about the pay sheds. We have the Hella bitters actually would be interesting.
That's a good one.
Because this is also a hot bitter, which is very smoky.
It's smoked.
So you'd put that in there. You might actually think, gee, is that mezcal in there? Oh. Well, that's interesting.
That's true, yeah. That is a good one.
Well, here's another drink that does not normally involve bitters. Most places would not use, but originally this drink did have them.
Yes.
And this is nothing more than a martini. Hello. So I've got about 2.5 ounces of gin. I like gin martinis. If you like vodka, use vodka. Any gin that you like will do.
Bitters would work with that too.
We have used Prohibition, excellent local product. I think I'm currently using, what is it, New Amsterdam, also a good product.
That's what we had.
I got about maybe 1/4 ounce, a little bit more of dry vermouth. Some people are like 4 drops or just shake the bottle and they think, I think you gotta put some vermouth in there or you're just drinking cold gin.
I like less than you like, but.
I understand.
Yeah.
But if it's just gin, it kind of sounds like you're, in the gutter there drinking gin. Yeah. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And shake that thing up. Some people insist you have to stir this because if you don't, you do something called bruising the gin. I think, come again? Get it cold fast. Shake that sucker. Besides, Bond does it that way.
Plus, if you have bruised... What does bruised gin look like? I don't even know.
I don't have the first clue. I think they're talking about how it gets a little foggy. Whatever. Now, you notice I didn't put the bitters in with the shaker. You could do that.
Yes, absolutely could.
I did not. I'm using orange bitters. This was originally called, so I'm using the Fee Brothers, which is an excellent product. Mm-hmm. We also on the bar have the Angostura orange. A little easier to find because you can probably get it in your supermarket. Right. Also an excellent product.
Another good one is Regan's.
Regan's. Yeah, another excellent product.
Lots of good orange bitters out there.
Fee has been on the market since 1875 or something.
Yeah,
and they have never actually stopped making it, so that's a good thing. Something, a couple of drops. Yeah. And there you have it. And I just float it on the top, and I get a lot of aroma out of that.
I will notice that with your martini, you didn't do olives because normally when we do olives, I don't want the orange bitters because I don't particularly love the orange bitters with the olives. But since you didn't do the olives, I'm curious to try this.
Yes. Well, actually, I would have done the olives, but I forgot. And I can say that on camera. Here's another comment, and I got to wash about spilling my drink. My brother says hi. Major Mayhem! Hello!
Oh, hi! Hi! Are you in the Grand Canyon? I think you were going to the Grand Canyon.
That's awfully nice.
Oh, okay. I don't want to spill it either.
You see, because the standard martini is just the ginny flavors and the vermouth flavors. And if you make it, a lot of places have so little vermouth that it's like, oh, it's a bunch of cold gin. Ooh. a really good gin, of course, that's great.
It's good.
That's no problem.
Oh, yummy.
But I just added a little bit of orange flavoring to it, and that was nice, nice, nice. Yes, we just got back. Hello. Isn't that a good thing?
Excited to hear about your trip.
Now, you know what you could do if you're thinking, oh, olives and citrus, meh. Just add some peel. Add a bit of lemon peel, lime peel. That will work well. Put a twist. And when you put a twist, you would give it a twist onto the drink, so you just atomize a little bit of that peelness. And that's a nice thing,
Peelness.
Too. Peelness. Let's just flip things up here. Hello, and that is Sweetie Suze. Aloha from Oregon.
Aloha. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Suze.
We're talking about cocktail bitters today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but our music just ended.
Is that the end of us?
I feel like we need to start the music again.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I have a little idea. I'm not sure how well it's going to go.
You might get some bonus bits, folks.
I like making these ideas live because you never know what's going to happen. I'm drinking his drink, by the way.
What about my drink?
I'm drinking it.
Oh.
But anyway, Paul's changing the music. But I had an idea just now. I'm thinking, you know what? I have a little bit more margarita in my shaker. So I'm going to add a little more bitters or Serrano cocktail spice to my margarita. Just a touch. But I was thinking, what if we added some bitters to just some neat liquor?
Well, where in the world could we find that?
Let's do it. Perhaps right behind me.
Oh, hi.
I'm thinking maybe the...
Bootlegger?
No, I have a really good...
I feel like I should have a drink in my hand while I'm watching this, Brimstone.
I know.
Yes.
I feel like you should too.
Yes, you should.
If you're ever passing through New York on Interstate 84, let us know.
The lounge is always open.
The lounge is always open.
But if you show up at 5 in the morning...
I want to do 2 different ones. Okay, I have to duck out of the shot to get some glasses.
What do you need?
Or do you want to get them? I think we need a couple of those green glasses.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I feel like we should do this with Prohibition Bootlegger 21 bourbon, which is amazing and really doesn't need any help. But I'm just curious to try it with just a little tiny dash. But I'm also thinking we got this.
Gotta try it straight, just comparison purposes.
Okay, I just dropped the cork on the floor.
Don't you love live TV, folks?
Oops. Maybe. Do you want to get? You're drinking it without the bitters, though.
I was doing the comparison.
Oh, okay.
Okay, got it, definitely.
I need the cork to put this away.
Don't try this at home.
Oops.
Unless you want your own YouTube show.
Except we're at home.
Then you have to try it
But
at home.
anyway, we need to talk about it. But we've also got this.
The silo.
The solstice, which is supposed to be really good for spring and summer.
Well,
we bought it at Christmas time and we haven't opened it. We tried it.
Give me a knife, please.
Oh.
Yes.
We tried it when we were at the Silo Distillery, and that's not a knife.
That's a knife.
This is a knife.
That's a knife.
We tried it when we were at the Silo Distillery in Vermont, and Windsor, Vermont.
Yes.
Yeah. It was really, really good. We picked up this bottle, but since it was Christmas time, and this is really good for spring and summer.
No, I did that.
We didn't open it. So we just opened it just now, but I thought, let's try some of that. Before and after bitters, just to see.
There you go.
These craft, these craft liquors do not need any help from bitters. But let's just see how bitters change them. Why not?
Check it out. You know what the problem is? It's a little sticky. So that's why I dropped it.
I love it. This smells good. And what they're calling it, this is Silo. But what are they calling it? Solstice.
Oh, barley, wheat, orange peel, and spices. So it's really like a spiced whiskey.
But I'm thinking
like a
barley, wheat, orange peel, and spices. Let's add a dash. Wow, this is really low. Let's add a dash of orange bitters to it and see if it brings out the orange a little bit more.
Yeah, that's really complex and
it's
different.
It's so good. It is really, really good.
You can take it straight up.
So I just add a couple of dashes of the orange bitters to it. I'm going to mix that up a little bit and let's see.
So I knew what that was like when it didn't have it.
It's really, really good. The orange bitters completely...
It still smells the same.
Yeah, it still smells the same, but the orange bitters really just made it into more of a cocktail.
Yes, I can get it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a cocktail now.
Definitely coming through.
Not just a spirit, but It's really good. If you're passing through Vermont on Interstate 91, Silo Distillery. It's a great place to stop in, and it's in basically the same parking lot as the Harpoon Distillery, so...
Home of UFO.
Go there. The Harpoon Brewery, I should say.
Yes.
They don't distill beer.
No, they don't distill beer.
But
They brew beer.
if you stop into Harpoon Brewery for lunch, because they have really good food as well as beer.
Very fresh
You
beer.
can just walk across the parking lot, go to the Silo Distillery, have a tasting, buy some stuff. It's a good stop.
Not bad at all.
You might want to, walk around the parking lot and maybe see some scenery before you drive any further. But
You might.
But anyway, that was really good. But anyway, we also have the Bootlegger 21 bourbon.
Ah, yes.
We were thinking of adding something too. I just got a really good idea.
Well, that's what live was all about.
What about the chocolate?
Oh, try it out.
Because this has it's hard to open.
It is. All these bottles get a little sticky after a while.
So they add a couple of dashes of the chocolate bitters to this Bootlegger 21, which again needs no help.
It's great on its own.
Prohibition Distillery, we love them so much.
Roscoe, New York. Also a good stop if you're in the area.
Good stop if you're passing through the area.
You can take a tour. You can take samples. They are very friendly.
I love it.
Very accommodating there.
Yeah.
And there's also an excellent brew pub there. And if you're into fly fishing,
Roscoe.
it is the fly fishing capital of the world,
Yes.
apparently.
Yes.
Go catch some trout and then repair to a beer or one of these things.
Exactly.
Okay, so this immediately smells different because of the chocolate.
I liked it.
Oh, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
I mean, look, if you just want a couple of fingers and the stuff is great, take it straight up, you're done. If you want to add like a little element to it, bitters is good because it's not like you added like a half ounce of a liqueur or citrus or something. That's really going to start changing the nature of what you got. The bitters is like just a note.
Exactly. And
Just a note.
This is perfect because it doesn't take away from, if you're using a really good spirit, it doesn't take away from it. It's not like dumping a bunch of juice into it or something. You're still honoring the spirit, but just giving it a little something extra to make it a cocktail.
A little kick, a little pizzazz.
Rather than just a straight shot of booze.
Heather just called out the famous Roscoe Diner. That is actually a notorious diner.
Yes.
It is. We have not actually been there, having been to Roscoe, but we were a little busy.
There was an Italian place we went to, but
that was actually really good.
And actually, we there was a little store there where we bought a Saturday Night Fever belt buckle.
This is true.
But that was our day in Roscoe. But,
Roscoe's
we've been twice, and
it's a cool little town.
Yeah, and it was really fun. So we went at the holiday season too, and the holiday season there was really nice. But anyway, I just thought before we finish this up, we should share this quote.
Oh yes.
About bitters.
About bitters and why in the world bitters belong in a cocktail anyway.
Yes, because this is from 1806. The editor of the Balance and Columbian Repository of Hudson, New York. The editor, responding to a reader about a previous article using the word cocktail to describe one of the drinks served to lubricate voters at a political rally.
So, choke on that for a while.
Yeah. Wrote, cocktail is a stimulating liquor composed of spirits of any kind, sugar, water, and bitters. It is vulgarly called a bitter sling and is supposed to be an excellent electioneering potion inasmuch as it renders the heart stout and bold at the same time as it fuddles the head.
Brain fog.
I just take that to mean have a shot before you vote and add some bitters to it.
These days in elections, it probably couldn't hurt.
Anyway, that's all we'll say about that.
Yes.
So, bitters time.
Ein Prosit, everybody. Slancha, na zdrovia.
Yes.
Votre santé.
Yes. Votre santé. It's French for bottoms up. Anyway. We're getting silly. Thank you for visiting the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen. We will be back on Tuesday we're continuing our house tour with a tour of our dining room.
Right over there.
Our tiki and kitsch dining room. So that will be on Tuesday. And on Thursday, we're going to have a little Easter cocktail. With more Easter cocktails on our blog. So we will see you then. So thank you for visiting, and continue having a wonderful weekend if you're having one. And if you're not, I hope your weekend improves. Bye!
If you haven't actually got bitters on hand, next chance you're in the supermarket, definitely pick up Angostura. You can pick up Angostura Orange. And you can also check out our Amazon affiliate site where we've got a lot of bitters. We have curated it for you with a lot of stuff that we use, which is very good.
Great.
Here's a final comment. Awesome spot. Take care, you guys from Brimstone. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Any ideas? Send them along, folks.
Put them when
we'll make them.
Episode up. Put them in the comments. But we got the Bloody Mary and the Old Fashioned. I love it.
Right.
And
we can work with that.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh well.
Anyway.
Next time.
Must not have been important. So.
See ya soon.
Bye.